Cruising is a world, completely contained world, in which I can relax and forget about all the other things that happen in the course of a normal life.
The philosophy of Crystal Cruises is to offer our guests more than they expect, to offer them a standard of service that's the ultimate in the cruise business. By nature, we're a very conservative, very deliberate company. We don't make decisions quickly. And the fact that we're building our second ship right now is, by itself, an indication of our success.
The other ones, then we need to use the port anchor and starboard platform.
The captain is the company's right hand out there and has the responsibility not only for the welfare and the safety, of course, of the guests and the crew, but also the ship itself. And the captain is a part of the Crystal family.
We want to give our guests the most memorable cruise experience ever. That's what it's all about.
It's called the Crystal attitude. That means we never say no to our guests. Whatever special request they have, if we are able to do it with our products we have here on board, we do it for them. Table number 74, gentlemen. We are never longer out than 5-6 days at sea. And then we are able again to purchase fresh produce in every port we go. Some excellent mangoes, Australian products. It's no secret, we buy only the best food which is available. And with our professional staff of 43 professional chefs, all from Europe, we are dedicated to achieve the highest standard on the 7 seas.
I think the reason Crystal Cruise has been so successful in its entertainment is because of its variety.
Excellent, guys. Very well done. Very well done.
We do, on average, 5 big major production shows on a cruise. If we have a successful show, we don't leave it on for 10 years like some ships. You know, we tend to change them. When this ship was developed, as will Symphony be, we have so many lounges where guests can go to for different things. So if you want to go to the Avenue Saloon, you know you're going to go to a piano bar. We have someone like Lenny Blewett down there, a real character, wonderful pianist, great singer.
I wandered around, finally found somebody who...
One thing may not be your thing to do, but it certainly may be somebody else's. If you want something quieter, with no entertainment, we realize there's people who just don't want to hear music. They will go to the Palm Court and sit there quietly and happily, with no interference at all. But then if you like to dance, you might come to the big band dancing.
I think you can sit and do nothing all day if you choose, or you can be so busy that you make yourself crazy.
There's so many activities.
It's a lot of fun.
It becomes a real, the night before planning exercise to figure out which ones you're going to hit.
Extraordinary service on board the Crystal. There is just nothing you could want that you can't get.
We try to treat everybody as individuals. Obviously, we're catering to people who do come on board quite regularly, so it's very nice for them to see familiar faces.
What we are also trying to teach our staff is that merely to be reactive is not enough. We want them to be proactive. We want them to anticipate their guest needs.
We try to take care of the guest. One guest is one way and the other guest is the other way, and we try to do the best for them. And we see their habits and we follow that.
They're very individualized in their service for people.
One of my favorite things, and it happened on this cruise for the second time. The first evening we went for cocktails before dinner, and I ordered our favorite drink. And the bartender said, "Mr. Dunbar, your drinks are already in front of you." He had remembered.
Welcome and come into our home, away from home in the Crystal Harmony.
Well, this is the sitting room, which, as you can see, is very spacious. Really, it has all the comforts at home. The thing I like particularly is the TV, and we're getting CNN on a regular basis, and that keeps us in touch with world events and things at home.
Now this is my favorite area, and I think you can see why. All it needs is them to put a bottle of champagne sitting there, and I'd never go down to dinner.
We travel a lot, and we travel around the world, and it's usually very matter-of-fact, and when you come on to Crystal Cruises, it is very much like coming home to a family.
Tony, the butler, was our butler on our last trip. He was one of the first people when we got on board this time that came running over to say, welcome, but I'm on the other side of the ship, but if there's anything I can do for you.
We aim to please every little request. They're all very special to us, and they're all part of the Crystal family, of course.
He just pops in when he's passing by and he sees us and has a little chat. We have a little joke, and he's just one very happy person. And I think that rubs off on the passenger.
It truly is a family attitude.
Very much so.
Do you think so?
Oh, definitely.
I'm very proud and excited to be appointed captain of the Crystal Symphony, and I'm looking forward to the construction period in Turku, Finland. I was over there a few weeks ago, and the workmanship over there in Finland is superb. They are doing a very good job.
The Crystal Symphony is an evolution of the Crystal Harmony.
In the design of the symphony, we have listened not only to our onboard officers and staff, but we have also listened extensively to our guests, not only the cruising guests, but also the travel agents.
It won't be a dramatic departure from what they're used to. The verandas are one of our definitions of luxury. On Crystal Symphony, there'll be more verandas than on any other luxury cruise ship. And our guests have told us they love Palm Court. On Crystal Symphony, Palm Court will have a new forward location. They've also told us they love our 2 alternative dining restaurants on Crystal Harmony. Once again, on Crystal Symphony, we've created 2 beautiful alternative dining rooms. For nearly 4 years that we've been sailing, guests have been telling us where they'd like to go. With 1 ship, we haven't been able to satisfy that demand. With 2 ships, there's no major cruise area anywhere in the world that we won't be able to get to.
It's really like all the different pieces and bits, they work together like the notes in a symphony. They somehow just complement each other, and out comes the final works.
I've been working on other cruise lines last 15 years, and I feel that Crystal Cruises are something for the 90s, and I'm quite sure that we are the cruise line for the next century.